Hi, Kiwi. All right, we are back at Pokemon Shining Pearl. I think this is episode 16 now. It has been a bit of time since I last played, so bear with me as I get my bearings. I know we were exploring Hearthome City, so why don't we continue that a little bit? I don't think I did the right half of this town. And, all right, we'll just talk to people.
People all over the world follow super contest shows. What should I do? I could captivate the whole world.
There are the super contest shows, then we have Amity Square. We have visitors from all over, so we need to keep the city looking nice.
Hey, look at me. I read 2 whole sentences without flubbing a line. I am definitely a bit more rested than usual, but I would also argue the fact that I did not sleep nearly enough last night as I should have. I am officially on my quote-unquote winter break, so I am completely disrupting my sleep schedule into complete and utter nonsense. I went to bed, I think, 3 a.m. the night, 2 nights ago, and 4 a.m., I went to bed at 4 a.m. 2 nights ago and 3 a.m. last night.
I have something for your Pokemon to hold. Take this shell bell.
You obtain the shell bell. All right, that's all you got to say? Okay, and then there's just a random bed that I could steal from your house, but we'll weird that why does this person's apartment have the only exit from the elevator? Like, I understand from an RPG point of view, we're probably like skipping floors or something, but like it feels kind of weird that there is a single elevator in this building that's otherwise just a hallway that leads to a single person's apartment building. Also, why would the elevator lead to someone's apartment? I don't know. Also, like, look at this house. Why does this house have an elevator in it? It looks like it's like a brick and like wooden house. That makes no sense. Whatever.
When I take my baby out in his stroller, I see the town in a different way. I notice things like stairs and bumps in the sidewalk.
I guess that is something you kind of have to be more observant of. What? Okay, then. I guess that is something that I've kind of noticed too. Like, when I'm going on walks with Kiwi, I try to pay attention to roads that have like potholes or like slants to them that could that we could trip in. Not that I really stop us from tripping, but at least I notice them. I was given the TM for strength at the Lost Tower. The Lost Tower is on Route 209. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when my first voice line flub would happen. It only took 2 minutes. The Lost Tower is on Route 209 on the way to Salacion Town. Cool. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Fantina in a second and learn about super contests, which we will inevitably get roped into. Okay, here's another random hallway house with a single elevator in it. And a whole bunch of people to talk to, too.
Well, now you're a trainer. That makes you both Papa and Mama to your Pokemon. You know how having Pokemon around leads to new discoveries? It's the same for parents and kids. I'm always learning from my kids. Babies and Pokemon get along perfectly together. When babies take naps, Pokemon go to sleep right next to them.
Cute.
When I grow up, I want to become a Pokemon coordinator.
That is the perfect voice for a small child. Alright, I can probably nail this baby voice. 1 second. Koo-foo-foo. Nope. Totally phoning in and that's all you're getting. When I get bigger, I'm gonna be a trainer too.
Oh wow, you're a Pokemon trainer? Having lots of Pokemon around is a lot of responsibility, but that also comes with a lot of fun.
Alrighty, and then we got this kid.
My sister gets all the attention. No one even notices me.
Which one's your sister? Probably the baby. Anyway, I know Hearthome City, I don't think there's too much left to explore. Like I said, we'll go ahead and hit up those super contests. We'll hit the gym. We'll inevitably lose Celesta Betha in this episode because, oh my goodness, she is so hard to keep alive, I swear.
Hearthome City is a Hearthome City is a kid-friendly city, they say, but I disagree. Hearthome City is friendly to kids, grown-ups, and Pokemon too.
Let's do the old man voice once, and then I will lose my throat.
Oh, my grandchildren are clamoring for Pokemon of their own. It may be tricky to manage it, but it will brighten up the mood more.
Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna choke. Oh hey, Team Galactic's on the TV. Oh, okay, it's gone.
Let us color your life. Pick a peck of colors, flower shop.
But you saw that, right? For a brief moment, the Galactic symbol was on the TV. That's kind of cool that they have that little nod.
A world in which Pokemon are compassionate to others.
There it is. There's the Team Galactic symbol.
That's all that matters to me.
Now, Oh no, there are no stairs in this house. It's easier that way. The lack of stairs makes it easy for the little Pokemon to get about.
All right. It's always hard coming up with different voices for all the one-off characters in these sorts of games because I don't really know what to do with half of the voices. Like, I have the voices that I am most consistent with. The Tristan voice, the voice that I like to use for Betty, and random guys, and then the more nasally kind of back of my throat voices that I use for a lot of the female characters. Like, these voices are easy to go through.
The back of the throat kind of gravelly voice, this one I can do pretty consistently.
And I guess the Rowan voice has become more consistent as well. All right. Oh, that was an aggressive turnaround. All right, what are we gonna do for you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Please excuse-moi. Are you entering a super contest show? Oh, please enjoy yourself, please. Incidentally, Fantina, the Hearthome gym leader, also happens to be a super contest show expert. And you may ask yourself, how do I know this? Well, I am Fantina.
I lost the voice there for a second, but I kind of like what that happened with it.
You may challenge me, but not yet. You must become much stronger. Then you may challenge me.
Okay. What makes me stronger? Do they do like the 5th gym sort of thing with this where you don't get to fight it until later, or the Giovanni thing? I'm thinking 5th gym from Gen 3 with Norman, or Giovanni from Gen 2, whatever. Let's go ahead and check out the super contest and maybe play a round of that. It's just something super chill and fun. I used to love the contest. I got really into like Poffin crafting. Is that her mom?
Oh, my hero. Oh, hi, Jeff. Wait, no, really? Joanna's your mom? So you might be a super contest show star. Oh, I don't know about that. I've never spoken to Jeff about super contest shows. I'm surprised you two know each other, though. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to thank you for earlier. Please take this sticker.
You obtain 1 ethereal sticker C. Okay.
Place that sticker on one of your ball capsules before a show. It'll lend a nice touch of sophistication and glamour.
Yeah, that's ethereal. Definitely adds something that you would title ethereal is definitely sophisticated and glamorous. Sure.
I'm a show judge, so come join us for all kinds of fun. If you're unsure of yourself, we also offer practice sessions. Okay, Joanna, I'll see you. Were you surprised to see me, Jeff? I got bored, so I came out to Hearthome for a little vacation. I'm just as surprised to see you here, my dear. But are you serious about entering super contest shows? Not dressed that way. It's your Pokemon's time to shine, so you shouldn't be just dressed in your usual way. Put this on for a little glamour.
You obtained a tuxedo. Thanks, Mom. I also obtained a tuxedo from my mom once. It still lives in a closet, and I wear it once every decade.
I'm sure it'll look good on you. After all, I chose it. Go enjoy the super contest shows, honey. Shows will give you a different look at the many charms of Pokemon. It should be an eye-opening experience for you. Bye now.
Okay, bye, random mom cameo. Momio. Oh, right, I forgot about this. So, if you win a super contest, the Pokemon you won with will end up in a photo in the front of the building, I think.
If your Pokemon is selected as the star of the show, they'll put up its photo.
Thanks, random person who just repeated what I said out loud. Okay. My boyfriend gets so nervous that he can't work up the courage to enter a contest show. What should I do? Every super contest has 3 parts: visual, dance, and contest move. Each contestant will be graded in those categories. Do-ho-ho. Okay.
A Pokemon fed Poffins does better in visual evaluations. I'd better learn how to cook delicious Poffins at the Poffin House.
If I recall, the old combo that I always used was a combination of surf and dive, because I think if I recall, one doubled the effect of the other, or there was something like that. But contests do not play like Kiwi. I don't know if you've ever done a contest. You played Omega Ruby, so you probably yeah, Gen 3 had contests, right? Yeah, because May was a contest trainer, I believe.
For the dance evaluation, your sense of rhythm is key. The more you hit the notes in the time with the music, the higher your score will be.
Oh no, it's a rhythm game, Kiwi. I am terrible at keeping rhythm in almost every aspect. At a contest show, you've got to pull off a cool contest move, then you'll rack up lots of hearts from the audience. If you and the other contestants show your moves off back to back, you'll score bonus points. Cool. It's kind of weird for me sometimes to just use my natural speaking voice with a slight tonal shift, or just like an intonation difference.
For the visual evaluation, it's very important to choose a Pokemon whose condition matches the category of the contest show.
I don't know the condition of any of my Pokemon for this. I think there is in our bag a list of their effects for contests. There we go. So that's how much we've. Ponyta eats anything. Oh, it doesn't pan. Okay, whatever. Here, let's see. I think it'll show us how our moves work. No? Oh, interesting. They changed this? So I see hype points, but it doesn't specify. It used to be that each move had like a. Huh. It used to be that each move was categorized into one of the 5 contest types. So cool, beauty, toughness, sweetness, and I forget the 4th one, I think, or the 5th one rather. But now it looks like types are moves are not categorized by that. It just gives a certain number of groove points. Okay, you know what? It looks like this is just gonna be a weird mini game. So what do you got to say there?
You're going to enter super contest shows, and yep, you have a Poffin case. Let me gift you with these fabulously wonderful Poffin.
You've received a mild Poffin. Gee, thanks, I guess.
Feed that Poffin to a Pokemon you're going to enter in the contest shows. Oh, and a word of advice, go take a run at the contest shows. However, the best way to get ready is to get some practice first. You can take practice sessions at the counter on the right.
Thanks, random dude in a suit. You walk real janky there, not gonna lie. So we've got center, left, and middle, or left and right.
Welcome to the contest hall. This is the reception counter for linked super contest shows. You and your friends.
Excuse me, my diaphragm protested. You and
your friends may enter your Pokemon in the same super contest show together. Would you like to enter a link contest show? No. We look forward to your next visit.
So, I could practice, but let's go in blind and see how it goes.
Welcome to the contest hall. Welcome to the contest hall. I can help you with registering for your super contest show. Would you like to enter a Pokemon in the super contest show?
Sure.
Which contest show would you like to enter?
Cleverness. That was the 5th type. I forgot. All right. I think we're gonna enter a coolness competition.
Which rank would you like to enter?
Let's go with normal rank.
Please choose a Pokemon to enter as well as its contest move.
Wait, I only get to choose one move? All right, of our Pokemon, who is the coolest? Celesta, Betha, Pine Tree, Manny, the Dude Buster, Quipplecore, or Captain Squawk? I think Pine Trees are the coolest. I have to pick like I only get to pick one of these. Interesting. I don't understand this. What is Groove? What are hype points? I know the game will explain it to me probably, but I probably have to do the practice run for that. Oh well. Hype points gained will increase by 3 if Groove is positive. This sounds like a high risk, high reward maybe. This is 1. Let's try a quick attack.
Please choose a ball capsule to use in the contest show.
I guess we'll take this one.
Be sure to select a style before you start.
What do you mean a style? I'm going into this so blind, Kiwi.
Good luck.
I'm gonna need it. Everyday style or contest style? Oh no, that's, ugh. Oh, that doesn't, I think what ruins it the most for me is the exposed shins and then like the high socks. Maybe it's just the very chrome colored shoes, but all right, contest style, sure, why not? Glad that I appreciate that none of the other contestants dress up for this whatsoever.
Entry number 1, Jeff and Pine Tree. Entry number 2, Sarah and Batty.
All right, how do we do this?
Entry number 3, Marissa and Choppy.
A chop?
Yep. Celeste and Chirpy. Number 4.
Didn't read it all. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. It is a rhythm game. Wait, I have a contest move? Oh, shows off with quick attack. Okay. Cool. Did I use it too early? I think I used it too early. Okay, so shining must be perfect. There's a bit of a desync here, so I have to press a little bit early. Who put a rhythm game in Pokemon and thought it was a good idea? I'm gonna assume I have to hold this. And it's like the most bare bones rhythm game ever. It's a single button press. Ooh, I was too slow. I dig the guitar here though, it's pretty intense. Okay, so I definitely used Quick Attack a little too early. But I guess that's the nature of Quick Attack, isn't it? Quick Attack's supposed to go first. And boy did I make it go first. Oops, that was really off time. Alright, it looks like we're at least making it into this big box. Nice. I don't know what that means, but we did it. Oh look, there are glow sticks in the audience. That's really cute, but it really doesn't necessarily fit the aesthetic of this, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate it though. Alright, do we even stand a chance at... Is this it?
What a successful Super Contest show. You've all got some points. It's time to announce the stars of the show.
Oh my god, Jeff and Pine Tree won! Barely. So, Super Contests are just a rhythm game now? There's no strategy to them whatsoever? I mean, maybe, there must be something to using your contest move, but like... Wow. That is so disappointing compared to what I'm used to. Like, there was so much more strategy to contests back in the day, and now it's just a rhythm game? Like, hooray for people who like rhythm games, but that's just boring to me. That's so disappointing.
Congratulations on becoming stars of the show. Please accept this coolness sticker A as your reward.
Okay.
We look forward to your participation another time.
I literally just got a participation sticker and that's it. Okay, I think we're probably not gonna mess around with contests for some time now. I am genuinely disappointed in that. Wow. Not that I expected to win with like whatever else I had, but like, wow, that just, no, I'm disappointed. Oh well. What are you gonna do? You look ominous standing here. Have we talked to you already? Yes, we did. You got strength. Good for you, bud. What type of gym are you? Oh, Fantina. She uses ghosts, obviously. Alluring soulful dancer.
I lived in total seclusion up in the mountains for 30 years. I'm going to clean up at the Super Contest shows with a dance move I came up with.
Sounds good for you, dude. All right, I guess before I even consider taking on Fantina, I need to consider my options here. Captain Squawk is probably our best option because he has a dark type move, but as a whole, ghost types don't have a lot of weaknesses that we have access to right now. Manny TDB is probably going to be our best defensive option, but he gets 1 level or he gets 2 levels and he eats Celestabetha, so I have to be careful over using him in this gym. Quipplecore is going to have a real hard time because if she gets hit by any sort of special attack focused attack, we're probably going to take a pretty hefty hit. I think what I'm gonna do is let's hit up the next route. That'll give us a chance to expose Celestabetha to a little bit more experience and hopefully catch something in the process. I don't think we came from this direction. Yeah, this is new. Let's see.
My Pikachu seems delighted to be out of its Pokeball for a walk outside.
Oh, this is Amity Park, isn't it?
I can tell because its cheeks are twitching like crazy.
In Amity Square, you may go for a stroll with a cute Pokemon.
All right, I guess that's what's here then, right? We have to pay to enter.
In Amity Square, you go for a stroll with a cute Pokemon. Pokemon you can go for a stroll with are Pikachu, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Psyduck, Torchic, Turtwig, Grotle, Oh yeah, rub it in that my starter is dead, thanks. Torterra, Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape, Piplup, Prinplup, Empoleon, Pachirisu, Drifloon, Banerian, Happiny, Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree, Zubat, Persian, Zubat, Primeape, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Seeking, Seal, is it Seal? Whatever. Whatever. Kabuto, Persian, Paras, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weavile, Diddle, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. Anyway, yeah, I know at least part of the Poké Rap. I had a lot of free time as a kid, and I may have had unhealthy addictions. What am I gonna say? Please do come back with one.
Sadly, I had none on that list. Okay. Ah, man, we are just kind of cooking in Hearthome City with nothing to show for it. I guess I have big bad juju vibes about challenging the Pokemon Gym, especially because we banked the Doof. I should probably get the Doof back in our party. So I forget if I have 2 or I have between 1 and 3 Pokemon Center uses. I guess I'll use one of them here. We're gonna toss the egg in the PC for now. As much as I'd love to see what this egg hatches into, we'll grab it back after the gym fight. Let's take the doof back. Actually, before I commit to this, let's see. Do we have any other? No, I don't think I'm gonna put anyone else in the party. We'll keep Celesta Betha for now, knowing full well that she's probably gonna be another Pokemon that Kiwi likes and will probably see dead by the end of this episode. Let's go ahead and heal up. So, again, I'm not really keeping track of the Pokemon Center uses. Let's assume that I have 1 left. Well, I know I had at least 2. I'm pretty sure I had at least 2. Especially because we beat Jupiter. We beat Jupiter in an episode or 2 ago, I think. All right, into the Ghost type gym. Although she may have implied that we can't fight her yet, I'm unclear. At the very least, we'll clear out the trainers in here if we're allowed to. Ooh, spooky aesthetic. I appreciate that. So we'll continue to have Celesta Betha lead, and we'll switch into Manny TDB. The only scary thing is if these ghost types have any electric or grass type moves. That could hurt us pretty bad, but I think Manny TDB even could tank one of those, honestly. And honestly, wait, the doof might be a hard counter here because he'll be immune to any ghost type moves. And we do not have Bite. I thought he had Bite or Crunch. Unfortunately not, but I think we're still fine.
Hey there, how's it going, trainer? You've been here tells me you're going to challenge the gym leader. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's impossible. You're wondering why, and the answer is she's not here. Come back another time, okay? I'll be right here waiting.
Well, we used our Pokemon Center use for nothing, but at least Manny the Dude Buster now has enough PP to be functional. So that begs the question, where do I go next? We couldn't go to Amity Park. Oh, okay. Maybe it's a good thing I healed up after all. Ta-da! Kept me waiting again, Jeff. Let's see how much tougher you are. Okay, let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten right here and now. Hey, you're a trainer now. You're expected to be ready for battle. No whining, no waiting. Let's get the show started. It is such a good thing that I healed. Even if it wasn't for the gym leader, we would have been in a bad spot. And he's got a full team. He's got 4 whole Pokemon. All right, he's leading with Starly, which we can easily counter with Quipplecore. So we'll swap out to Quipplecore and stone this bird. Or actually, honestly, I don't think Starly has anything that one-shots Celesta Betha. So why don't we, let's ramp up some flame charges and see if we can use her a little bit more. Unfortunately, if he switches out to Monferno, there's not much I can do against that. But I don't think that's too much of an issue. Monferno probably still can't one-shot us unless it might learn Rock Throw. Oh yeah, I'll show you something wicked too. He's threatening to show us one of those classic childhood movies. It is around Halloween time, so it's appropriate, but I don't know why he wants to show us Wicked. I actually haven't seen the sequel to Wicked, so that you know what? Maybe this will be a fun watch party together with Betty. That really did not give nearly as much experience as I would have hoped. And now we're switching out Weasel. Okay. Well, we know more than well enough to not stay out to tank that. And I think either Captain Squawk or the Doof will be appropriate here. Why don't we switch out to the Doof to minimize how much experience ends up on Captain Squawk in case we need them. So yeah, we'll take the Doof here. Oh, look at that little animation behind him. He's like waving us on, like, come on, bring it on, bring it on. Betty is the embodiment of the Sonic mentality. Gotta go fast. He absolutely would be a speedrunner. Except somehow he is slower than us in most instances. We'll go ahead and just use Headbutt. I think that'll do the most damage here. I don't like the fact that it has halved our defense now, but I'm pretty sure it only has Tackle and maybe Aqua Jet. We don't take much damage from the former, and we resist the latter, so I think we're fine. I will switch out if he has any sort of physical attack coming out. Ooh, Roselia. Maybe we switch back into Celesta Betha here. The Doof seems a little worried. That's cute. Yeah, let's switch out here. Let's switch back into Celesta Betha. Because I don't want Quipplecore, and I definitely don't want Manny. Yeah, I think Celesta Betha is our best option here. I'm just a little nervous about whatever will resist any fire type or any grass type move it hits us with. We will not resist poison type moves, and we have the risk of poisoning ourselves on poison point if we hit her with a physical move. All All right, Leech Seed isn't immediately threatening. I'm going to assume, since we didn't one-shot the Starly, that I'm not one-shotting the Roselia either. I'm gonna hit it with a single Ember first, and then we'll try and knock it out. Roselia is really short now that I look at it. Like, do you see how short it is relative? Maybe it's just the perspective. All right, here, let's see how much damage that Grass Knot does. Okay, not that much. We resisted, so it is half damage. I don't trust it enough to think I'm getting away with this without taking damage. So what we're gonna do here is we'll knock out Roselia with Flame Charge, and then Monferno comes out and we switch out to Manny the Dude Buster, I think will be our answer to, yeah, Manny the Dude Buster will be our answer to Monferno. Can easily tank most of his threatening moves. All right, Moment of Truth. Do we get hit by Poison Point, assuming it has it? Ooh, that almost got us a level on Celestabetha. Excellent. I guess I could also send out Quipplecore instead of the Dude Buster. Ooh, oh. Quipplecore wants to learn Self-Destruct. Sadly, Quipplecore, I am not teaching you that. I am perfectly capable of self-destructing without having a move that does exactly that. Oh, Kiwi, he has ball stickers on his Monferno. That's really cute. I like that. I'm actually very happy they do that for his starter. Okay. Between these two, I think I'm gonna just play it safe and swap out Manny the Dude Buster. I feel like that's the safer option between the two in terms of both tanking the hit, but also there's a possibility that Monferno has some sort of fighting type move because it does evolve into a fire fighting type. Oh, Stealth Rock. A little too late for that, bud. You should have led with the Stealth Setter, a Rock Setter. Don't you know how to play competitive Pokemon? Clearly not. We'll hit him with Water Pulse. That'll be super effective. Mach Punch. Okay, see? Now, Mach Punch would have been super effective against Quipplecore, but the thing about it is Mach Punch only has like a base 40 damage, so it really wouldn't have one-shot him even then. Like, it would have done double damage because of the super effective, but I think we would have been fine. What the? We're in trouble. Well, I won't give up. They give us not nearly enough time to read those lines, I swear. One more Water Pulse, and it's a win for us. I kind of like the animation on Mach Punch. It's nice and quick and snappy, but it looks good. And in terms of like speed of movement of attacks, it's one of the fastest animations out there I've seen so far. So I appreciate that the fast attacking move is fast animated too. All right, Celestabetha is level 21, so now we can use Pine Tree again. Cool. You defeated Pokemon Trainer Betty.
What just happened? You're telling me I lost?
He looks miffed. Sorry, Betty.
You you KO'd my team again? This messes up my dream of becoming the greatest trainer ever. No, I just need to get tougher and keep winning one day. That's it, I'm going to challenge the Veilstone Gym next. See you around, Jeff. You'll be blown away by how much stronger I'll be next time we meet.
All right. Well, I think we have more or less explored everything that Hearthome City has to offer then. And I think now is the part where we start heading to Route 209. Let me go ahead and reclaim that egg. And now I'm not gonna claim this as like consuming a charge of my Poké Center uses because the egg doesn't have HP and therefore can't heal. And I'm going to be super pedantic about this. But once again, we're gonna bench the doof. We're gonna take the egg, and when that egg hatches, it's gonna lock us into having to use a very low level Pokemon, because when eggs hatch, they start at level either 1 or level 5, I forget, and it may depend on the game. But that's gonna be a little rough. We're gonna have to start with it and just repeatedly switch out until it comes up to match level of our usable Pokemon, or I sacrifice a heal in the Poké Center to just get the doof back on our team. But with all that said, why don't we do let's head to this new route and see what our first catch of the area is gonna be. Let's heal up Celestabetha as well and Manny the Dude Buster so that they are at least a little bit safer. There was a surprisingly large number of voice lines I recorded for this episode.
There's a wrecked stone pillar up ahead. I wonder what it is. It's got me very curious.
Granted, I think a lot of those voices were the same, but still, it is hard to use. I have a lot of voices. I have a pretty wide vocal range, and I acknowledge that. But it's not always easy to remember which voice I should use in what given situation. There are just those ones that I know I want to use, and then there are the ones that I have to think about very hard to remember I even have them. There's a random bee barrel. All right, and our new member of the team is Pine Tree. Well, Pine Tree is not a contender because we're gonna maintain our species clause here. So hopefully they really have not offered us a lot of exciting things to find in these new areas, I have to say. It feels like we're just seeing the same Pokemon over and over again. I don't feel super confident about Celestabetha handling this Staravia well. So we're just gonna switch out to Quipplecore. He'll tank the hit, or she'll tank the hit. She'll smack this bird into the ground, and we'll be fine. Unless it starts spamming Double Team, in which case this battle may take longer than I think is ideal. I would very much like to just see one new Pokemon. Please, game, let me see a new Pokemon and let it be a fun member to a potential team down the road. But, of course, that one evasion doping was enough to make us not be able to hit, of course. On the bright side, the Staravia is not hitting us for anything on a Quipplecore. We one-shot, perfect. Alright, what I'll do is I'll fast forward until I find our next encounter. That way we don't have to sit through me grinding out wild battles. But first, a Pokeball. I found a jar of honey. Delicious. I love random floor honey, I guess. Hi, Kiwi. Alright, I'm still hunting for new Pokemon in this area. I looked it up just to confirm that there are Pokemon that aren't Bebarrel, Starly, and Staravias in this area, and I confirmed that there are, and I won't spoil the surprise just yet. What I will spoil is the fact that I just looked at, I just noticed, but Luxio's hindquarters look like the quills from Sonic the Hedgehog or Shadow the Hedgehog, and now I can't unsee, like, just Sonic or Shadow's head clipped into his butt. And I just wanted to share that awful, awful, intrusive thought. Thank you, and I'll see you when I find the next Pokemon in this area. Also, Celestabetha leveled up because we've just been grinding for so long. All right, Manny has leveled up. He forgot how to use Mud Slap and learned Body Slam. Woohoo! An actual damaging move. Hooray! And it has a chance of paralysis, which might help us with catching wild Pokemon. Speaking of which, maybe we'll find a new one. Nope, it's another Bebarrel. Hooray! Uh-oh. Quipplecore's evolving. Someone's gonna get eaten. What? Quipplecore's evolving? Alright, well, I guess we're getting a Graveler on the team, which I'm all for. Now we actually have a Pokemon that technically has a core. I mean, I guess Geodude has a core, it's just in his head. Or in her head. I like Graveler. I have particular fond memories of Graveler in Pokemon Snap. Them just kind of latched onto the sides of cliffs, and then you would have to throw apples to knock them off, or like the Pester Balls. Graveler's data will be added to the Pokedex.
Graveler. It tumbles down slopes, heedless of any body parts chipping off. It eats a ton of rocks daily.
Now, is that a metaphorical ton or a literal ton? Because if it's a literal ton, that's a lot of rock. But it doesn't weigh a ton. So we still have not found any new Pokemon, and I've been recording for like 15 minutes in this area and have had zero luck. Everyone's just leveling up. As far as who's gonna get eaten, we'll look at our PC in a minute and decide the sacrifice, but I would love to find a new Pokemon first. We didn't even move from that square. It's a new Pokemon, Kiwi! It's a Bonsly! It's not really the one I was hoping to find. We had a 5% chance of finding a Chansey and a 5% chance of finding a Bonsly. But a new Pokemon is a new Pokemon. Let's go ahead and catch him and get our Sudowoodo baby. And now I'm realizing that I don't have a lot of good options for weakening this kid. I'll probably use Rock Throw against it from Quipplecore, because that'll be resisted, it'll only do half damage, and then I don't have to worry about knocking it out by accident with the other guys, or suffering damage from it. Although I don't know if Bonsly at this point would have a whole lot of damage. Yeah, it has Mimic. I mean, I have a very distinct memory of Bonsly being one of the best items, or one of the best Pokemon in Smash Bros. I guess it was Sprawl at the time. I don't think it made it into other ones, but maybe it did. But Bonsly is very, like when you pick it up, it makes you move super slow. Oh, really? Are you not rock type? I thought rock types, no, you are rock type, weird. I guess rock types don't resist other rock types. Well, we'll still hit it with Rock Throw. I think it should be at least somewhat defensive here. Oh, okay, that did a fair bit of damage, but not too much. And we resist Flail just fine. Yeah, Bonsly is cute, but this one's gonna be a fodder Pokemon. I love Sudowoodo, like Gen 2 Sudowoodo was one of my favorite reveals. It's so funny on design to me. A rock type that wants to be a tree, I'm here for it. And I really do like its baby form too, because I loved it in the anime, and I loved it in Smash because it was deadly if you used it right. You huck it at an opponent, and if it hits them, it's probably gonna, it had the power of a home run bat almost to it. All right, Bonsly's data will be, okay, do you pronounce it Bonsley or Bonsly? Because I've heard it both ways, and I'm pretty sure it's Bonsly based on what the anime said, but no, actually, maybe not. I've heard it both ways. I might just go with Bonsley because it rolls off the tongue easier for me.
Bonsly, it prefers arid Bonsly, it prefers oh my god, I can't say this. Bonsly, it prefers
Bonsley, it prefers arid environments.
It leaks water from its eyes to adjust its body's fluid levels.
Weird. Okay, let's go ahead and give you a nickname. Now, when we see Bonsley and we think of bonsai, maybe that's why it's pronounced bonsai, because it's bonsai. It's based on the bonsai tree. But we're just gonna name him, Meatwad. No, Meatwad Fump. I didn't mean to make Fump all capitals, but we're doing it. Meatwad Fump, welcome to the team. You're gonna go straight to the PC and we'll remember you at some point. See you later, Meatwad Fump. All right, Kiwi. I have been trying to catch a new wild Pokemon for legitimately almost 20 minutes now, so I'm gonna call the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.